Hi, I'm Debbie Hartner. I'm Elsie Johnson. And we are two sisters, Southern Cooking. Hey guys, so the kitchen is bustling. So what I did was I had some peaches that I put up over the summer from Georgia Peaches here. And so I had a little bit of the juice left over. So I put it on the stove and let the juices thicken a little bit. So we're going to do our peach and raspberry pie. So I have 20 ounces of peaches here. And I have 12 ounces of fresh raspberries. Put that in there. We're just going to cook these up for about maybe 5-10 minutes. I'm just going to put a little bit of juice in there so it doesn't burn. And I'm going to add in a tapioca flour in place of my cornstarch because the cornstarch will make your filling like a cloudy color. So we're putting sugar, cinnamon, tapioca flour in here. And going to add that in, give this a little toss, stir this up a little bit, and I'm going to add in a little bit of juice because raspberries have a lot of juice and this needs to be thickened up. But you got to understand these peaches are very tender and these raspberries are very fragile, so you don't want to like vigorously stir these and cook these up too much, because they're already pretty tender to begin with from when I put them up in the summer. So I'm just going to let this simmer on the stove and let this go ahead and thicken up. And we'll come back and show you what it looks like when it's done. Okay, I'm making the top pie crust for the raspberry peach pie. So I am rolling it out. You want to roll it out to about between 1/8 and 1/4 of an inch thick and get it just big enough to fit on top of your pie all the way around. Guys, so I have my pie pan here with my pie dough. It's been in the fridge, and this is our peach and raspberry filling. And like I said, I added the tapioca in, so it's pretty thick. It's going to hold up really well for baking. So we're going to go ahead and get this into our pan. It's very thick. This will stand up really well with cutting tonight when we go to cut the pie. Your pie filling should never be runny. You can let this sit at room temperature for 15 minutes after you put in your your ingredients and let it just congeal and cool down and everything. And we chose to cook it on the stove because technically you're supposed to at least blanch your peaches when you put them up. I did not. So. This stuff is thick, very thick, so it's definitely going to hold up really well when we cut it. This is going to be delicious too. It is so good. There you go. Alright, Elsie is going to roll out her pie dough on this, and we are going to go ahead and get some of our milk and egg mixture on the top, and then we'll sprinkle it with sugar, and then we'll pop it into the oven and we'll get it baking. Okay, I am back. I am going to roll out my dough that I just made. Oh, that looks pretty. Nice. So there's a little trick to this too. When you have the extra dough, you can go fold it under and marry it with the dough underneath. Just like we're going to do right now. Just going to smush it together and marry it. So we had a winner today for our sour cream pound cake. Okay. All right, while Elsie is doing that, I'm going to go ahead and start basting this on the top so it gets a nice brown on there, and it just makes it look so pretty. I have to say your dough looks a lot better than mine. Okay, I put the sugar on top now after she just did the egg and milk wash. So I'm putting the sugar on right now, and then we're going to put it in the oven at 375 for 60 minutes. And we'll see you when we come back.
And I'm Debbie with Two Sisters Southern Cooking.
We thank you for visiting our page.